a big difference between passion in your marriage and lust. Any marriage that starts with lust is on a very shaky foundation. Kind of starts on fire, but you may get burned, but the fire will go out. It's never going to sustain your marriage. But a marriage that starts with commitment, with passion, a passion to keep the commitment, will be a successful marriage. Just don't believe the lust lie. It's going to let you down every time. Every time. Man and his wife went to the doctor. Man had some health problems and went to the doctor, said that he'd had some tests, see what the tests were saying, and doctor said it's not good. He said, in fact, you've got 6 months to live. I said, oh, man. The doctor said, I wonder if you could just wait outside, I'd like to talk to your wife privately. Guy sniffed and went outside. Went and sat in his car, drumming on the old dashboard. 6 months to live. The doctor's talking to the wife and the wife said, so what's happening? The doctor said, you could live a lot longer than that. He really could. He said, all you've got, it's up to you. If you give him 3 good meals a day, he's going to live a lot longer and make love to him every night. He said, thanks, Doc. Walked out and went back to the car. Husband said, what's happening? What you say? She looked at her and I said, he said, you're going to die. Why does the passion go out of marriage so quickly? Why does the passion go out of marriage so quickly? I told my wife that story last night and she said, don't tell it, Gordon. He's in children's ministry, so Did I come over for lunch somewhere? Why does the passion go out of marriage so quickly? Because we need to get back to the real root of passion. And the real root of passion is not lust, it's love. The foundational piece of the passion puzzle. Love. It's the fuel that fires the passion in marriage, in work, in your family. The fuel that fires the passion of life generally is love. You've got to have love. Revelation 2, verses 4 and 5. You have forsaken your first. Remember the height from which you have fallen. Repent and do the things you did when? At first. At first. Love is not a feeling. We want the feeling. People talk about falling in love. Like you trip and you fell. And then you fell out of love. And then you fell in again. And you fell out again. And you fall in and you fall out. And you fall in and you fall out. People don't fall into love. They fall into something that looks like love but isn't love. Love is not just a feeling. Love is a choice. Love is a decision. Love is a commitment. And folks, love is an action. God so loved the world that He gave. To love is to give, not just indiscriminate giving, but giving for the betterment of another. To love is to give. Love is an action. When you choose, when you decide, when you commit and act upon that, there will be powerful, passionate feelings. Revelation 2, 4 and 5 says the problem is that too often we forsake our first love. He says, repent and do the things you did when? At first. Do you want to get passion back in your marriage, guys? In your family, in your work, whatever it is. If you want to get back in your marriage, guys, if you want to get that passion back, well, do the things you did at first. And I don't feel like love anymore. Well, that kind of whinging attitude, no wonder there's no love going on in your house. I don't feel like it anymore. Well, the feelings won't come back until you start doing the things you did in the first place. And so you need to figure out what to do in the first place. Well, you spent time together. You wanted to be together. You were affectionate at first. Until affection turned into something else. There was passion for that kind of passion. In the first place, you were affectionate. You focused your attention on the other. You were romantic. You were romantic. You did these things. You didn't just feel them, you did them. Don't wait for the feelings to come back. Act act in a loving way, and the feelings will come back when you do it, And some of you know that the love you not just felt first for your spouse, but the love you felt first for God in the past was deeper than it is today. Am I right? That's how it is. That's how it is. You know, it's more intense. And you know, when you get saved, you know the stuff. If you've been saved, you know the stuff. It's an intimate personal relationship with God, and you can tell everyone that. But sometimes, and some days, I think the intimacy is gone. Personal. I never heard from God for days. I think, where'd that go? Where'd it go? Well, if there is a distance between you and God, guess who moved? God didn't. He's there all the while. Never moved an inch. Never moved a millimetre. He's not gone anywhere. He's still there. Guess who moved? And so someone needs to come back, and it's not God, because He's still back. Do the things you did at first. Revelation 2, 4 and 5. You have forsaken your first love. Repent and do the things you did at first. The word repent, the Greek word is metanoia. It means to change your mind. Change your mind. Change your mind. Change your mind and do the things you did at first. Get back to where you were. Do the things you did at first. If you want to rekindle your passion for life, then focus on God's love for you. That's where you started. Focusing on doing the things you did at first in your relationship with God. You knew that you could do nothing, so you cried out to God. God, help me. God, I'm giving it all over to you. God, you're the one. It's your grace. Give it back to God.